Hello. If you are having problems connecting to the internet or your internet is a little slow, there seems to be a few problems that are occurring, and it's not just where I'm at because I was sitting there trying to click on a certain web page and it just kept going back and forth like this, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I was thinking, I know my internet is not that slow because I've got high speed internet, and I'm thinking there must be something going on, and I think there is something going on. There is some type of an outage and or connection, not with just your certain internet provider, but I think it's around a lot of other areas. Can you hear me? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you this because I'm gonna try to not to say the word literally. Let me come over here to this. Well, I pulled up several maps, is what I pulled up. And if you're just tuning in, okay, first I pulled up this one map right here. You can see they've got this isn't a big one. It's not a very big one. Oracle Corporation. Let me do this right here. And if you're commenting, we're not getting any comments on here right now. I don't know if the algorithm is not allowing it or what. Could be. Hello there, Heather, honey. It's full of servers that are down and it's peculiar. Yes, I think you're right. So let me come over here. This is another map. Look at this. State of the Internet. So if we look over here, look at this. Timeout, HTTP error, packet loss, Safari. Look at that. 46.1%. Chrome. Facebook, Edge, Google. I had trouble with the Google search, Firefox. Let's look at these top devices used around the world. Oh, look at that. The phone is the top device. If you're just tuning in, the phone is the top device that is used around the world. That's interesting to know. It really is desktop. So I'm wondering if I could. I wonder if I can't zoom in this, you all. Oh, you'd have to log up. Oh, well, see, I don't have this on here. I don't. So that's really interesting. Look at all of these areas. I wish I could make it bigger. I can make it a tad bit bigger by doing this. No, I can't. It won't even let me. See, this thing is so smart, but I'm smarter. I'm smarter when I can do like this. Look at these outages per hour, plus 200. I guess the red areas are the really bad areas right here that we're looking at. They are hiding all the bionic injections. Yes, they could be. You never know. Look at this worldwide. It's quite strange. It really is. Let me come over to here because I know I saw some other outages. And, if you go to Down Detector, they don't let you search about the most recent stuff. They don't. You can just type in internet things that are down. Let me do this right here. So look at this. This red looks really impressive. And I think let's see the areas. Okay, notice they got a flat map. That's all I'm going to say about it. You got a flat map right here. That's what we've got. And I think I can zoom in on this. If I go like this, I want to zoom in. We got some activity over here in Spain. So let's look at this, you all, just a little bit. I'm not able to see what it is right here. Let's look at this. So these are the problems. Cardiff. I remember looking at some web plasma in Cardiff, Ireland, Germany, the Netherlands. Barcelona, Spain, Madrid, Seville, Algiers, Oran, Algeria. So let's look at this. Bulgaria, Istanbul, Bursa, Turkey, Georgia. Where's the Black Sea? I want to see okay, here's the Black Sea. There don't seem too much activity going on in the Black Sea. India, they don't. Okay, well, they got some down here. Thailand and Malaysia. Hong Kong, Philippines. Let's see, you all. We can see it. Look at the United States. It doesn't look too hot. It doesn't. Look at all these over here in South America. That's interesting. It really is. All good north. Yeah, are you all having problems like connecting or anything like that? Or trying to go to a web page and it just don't want to go? Because I wasn't having too good of a time. Look at this. It doesn't look as impressive like that, but when you do this like that, it does. So let's see. What is, wonder if they're just smaller pockets. No, see, this is spread out more. The more you zoom up, the more you see it spread out. With the internet. Las Vegas, Arizona. Look at that. Is that not strange? Why does that look like that? If you're just tuning in, I'm wondering why that looks like that. Those are all in a row. Looks like a grid, a part of a grid in this area. It really does. Look at that. So if you're in Arizona, do you have this going on? It's slow in the Netherlands, Tamra? Yeah. You know what I can do? You know, I could put a another screen here if I wanted. I can put the live streaming right here and kind of, no, you all, I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to try to mess with that, you all, because I'm messing myself up. Let me put this back to me. I thought I could navigate that, but I'm not able to navigate it. I don't know how to do it. I don't. Let me just put this on here, and I'm not going to play around. I'm not, I promise you. I don't want to play around. They're having fires. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, what happened here? So this is their Arizona. If we zoom up, let's see this. So it does. It looks like a grid, just like that. Good afternoon. So here it is in Arizona, looking the way that it looks. Let's see how Tucson looks. So they just have three. They're almost in a row. You think it's power stations or something? This site is called AppFing. AppFing is what it's called. AppFing. I don't know. I just found it all of a sudden is what happened. Look at Las Vegas. This has like a grid-like pattern too. It's in a row. It's in a row. Let's come. Okay, we've seen the Arizona. Let's see Los Angeles. Now, granted, they could have just put them in a row just to show the locations and stuff. So we have one right here at this block. They look like they're on a grid line is what they look like. This is really interesting. There's something out at sea. Oh, it's disappeared. What would be out at sea? Are you all aware of anything out here in the ocean? Do you see that? It literally, the screen went kerplunk on me is what happened. I was trying to blow the screen up, and it got too big on me, and it reverted back to its original size is what it did. Its original size, and whoa, look at this. Salinas. This is where I used to live, right here. Monterey, California. I lived in Monterey, California. And I think we had some apartments in Seaside, is what I think we had. Some apartments in Seaside. Wonder if I can see it. Yeah, I really can't. I know I got distracted, but look at this. So, look at this, you all. So they got a power outage right there. Look at this. Isn't this strange? Yeah, you don't have any internet at sea. Isn't this strange how these are looking in a pattern? Have you all ever seen it like that? Perhaps it's just this site itself putting them in a pattern like that. Perhaps. But really, like if you're on a street and you got electrical wire underground, if your electricity is underground or overhead and a transformer blows, that's going to affect every single person on that whole entire line is what it's going to do. But this looks like it's over many miles up here. Whatever the problem is, look at this. Elk Grove. Let's shrink it down. They are preparing to bring down the grid. I hope not, you all. I don't want it to go down. I really don't. I like getting on the internet. I know everybody else does, and it won't do no good to have the most used device in the world if you can't get on the internet. Look at this. It's quite interesting. It really is. Let's see. So we've looked at Seattle. Let's come up here in Winnipeg. Wow. You've been to Monterey, Christina? Yeah, Monterey Peninsula. It's where it is. Let's see. Can I find the peninsula? I've already lost where it's at. Oh well, it's not. I was sitting here trying to look at something else, and I got myself so sidetracked. Oh, here we are. So, where's the Highway 101? I know it runs by the ocean, Highway 101, because that's the one I got lost on. I went missing for 4 hours on Highway 101, 9 months pregnant, is what happened to me, wherever it's at, Highway 101. Yeah. Strange, but that's okay, you all. We're going to come over here and we're going to look at this if we can. Dallas, right here. Hello there, King of Hookamundo. Oh, welcome. Welcome. I'm just trying to see why these look like they're in grids around this whole entire map. Like that, because they're all the same color, so I'm sure they're having the same effect, more or less. I'm starting to have a hot flash. Whoa, this one's having some trouble. Look at that. That's really got some red on it. And if we could look at it, but I don't know how to look at the data on it. Yeah, Duluth up here. Let's look down here in Louisiana. It's just a few of these. Georgia, Chattanooga. Wow, look at these. I admit I like to look at them in a row. I think they look pretty cool. My goodness gracious, look at that. I'm not making much sense out of this map right here. And then Miami, you're out there in the ocean. Whatever this site is, Jamaica. You all, this is come on now. It's live updates. I've got to try to shrink this map down is what I've got to do. Live updates. You can see it all around the world. So over here in the Netherlands, whoa, the Netherlands, you've got lots of things going on. Look at this, you all, in the Netherlands. I want to try to see if I can move this whole screen, but it won't let me because I need to move the screen itself down here before we can see the Netherlands and Germany. Whoa. That's really... I'm not able to get it, y'all. I've got this touch screen gets too, it's too sensitive at times. And I get myself carried away with it, is what happens. I get carried away. Who owns the Netherlands? I'm not sure. Who does own the Netherlands? That would be a better question. Who owns the Netherlands? And I was trying to come over here to... the Netherlands. Look at that. Just make it a little bit bigger. Look at all of this power outages. So Google Plus was shut down for free users because the resistance was leaking. Oh my goodness, Christina, that's really interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? It really does seem like something's going on in these areas over here. The Hajj. I had some really good web plasma footage in the Hajj until they shut down that webcam. But that's okay. It really is. It's all right. I just want to look at these in Hanover, Dusseldorf, Wiesbaden, Luxembourg, National Park, the National Park, Ireland and Dublin. These are all the areas. This is updated every 5 minutes, I think. Vindermore. Let's see this. England. You have some sporadic outages in England. You know, someone said, Gina, I don't know what this channel is about. What are you trying to focus on? Because I jump all over the place. I don't know. I just share everything that I feel led to share. I'm not stuck on one specific target or topic like most channels are. So that's all right. So I don't really fit in a pattern. And it's okay. I just want to try these. Armenia, there's hardly any there too. I just wanted to look at these really fast. Yeah, Philippines. I don't know what Philippines has to do with anything. Why they would have it over there like that. I really don't. Let me put this back on me. If you're just tuning in, you're okay in Ireland, Mary. That's wonderful. Did I look at Ireland? I'm not good with the map. So it would take me a while to find it. I found it. You're okay in Ireland. So these are the areas they're talking about in the Ireland right here that are experiencing some type of an outage. Yeah, in Ireland, some type of a difficulty. You see, the United States got a lot, and so does the United Kingdom. Somebody wanted to see, Gina, honey, what's the name of this? It's a live updates. Okay, we can see this. So this has a considerable PulseNet, PlusNet if you are in Germany. Considerable outage right here. You got a 3 thing on here. 30 minutes ago. It lasted 30 minutes ago at 2:35. Peru, Ynet Telecom. Hey, have you all thought about this? What if these outages are due to Mr. Musk's satellites being launched up in orbit and they have to take things down in order to tie those in? Have you thought about that? Because it's supposed to provide free Wi-Fi and stuff anywhere in the world. So, you know, we could have things going down because of that also, is what we could have. Southern New Mexico, you have outages in southern New Mexico. Let's see this. If there's anything showing up. They're not really showing up. I wonder why. Well, this doesn't. I think people have to call in and report this right here. And this is just one of many maps right here. Moderate, Aussie Broadband, Kaiway. All of these are internet providers, aren't they? Can you all see these are internet providers? Oh, is what they are. 15 minutes, 35 minutes, 25 minutes, Cox. Whoa, this had a really big one. This had a major outage right there in Nevada. That happened yesterday in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. The volcano going to go off. The volcano. So we can see that there's different types of maps out there that are doing the pinging. This right here too. You have to pay for this. I'm not paying for it. I don't want to pay for it. I really do not. Let's see if we can find any other ones that might be. I'm not sure, you all. Oh, Optum. Uh, yeah, so this is really strange. This is really interesting. If you go to Down Detector, let's look at this. You used to be able to search on Down Detector for current outages, but when you come here, they don't let you check. All they say is these right here on the Down Detector having problems. Look at this, Dark Souls. It's a video game. It's role-playing. A role-playing game called the Dark Souls. That's kind of scary. Oh, we looking at being down for days. Oh, they want to play their game. The server is offline. Dark Souls. Wow. I don't know if I'd like that. So these are the ones that are having problems. It's quite a bit of them. It really is. Are you having problems? And if you've had problems with YouTube, let's see. It's you know that they don't report all these problems. They don't report them all. I think this is just a little smidgen of them, because a lot of people ain't going to come on here and report them. You can come on here and report them. See, they 13 hours ago. They don't see, sort by the newest. They don't tell nobody anything, you all. So who knows if the internet's going to go down or not. They leave us here and shut up the beast. Yeah, let me yeah. If we I know what I can do. And look at this. In Seattle, look at this. Wiring cables cut twice. Wiring cables twice cut and stolen under the Magnolia Bridge, bringing internet and phone outages. You know, they could have got themselves electrocuted. They really could have. You don't want to play with stuff like that. Yemen suffered an internet outage nationwide after a Saudi airstrike on telecom. Did y'all know about that? I didn't. Internet shutdowns. What are they talking about? Internet shutdowns? They resist Facebook after internet outages, where internet shutdowns are contributing to the digital divide. Kazakhstan's internet shutdowns leaves millions in the dark. The Plunge, LifeWire. Wow. Mind the Gap. There's so much going on. I didn't know they had an internet society, but they do. An internet society. If we were to do this right here, we can do the past day and see what it brings up. Lumen outage affecting parts of Magnolia is being blamed on vandalism. The fiber cables have been repaired and VoIP services were restored. Atlantic Broadband. Look, Friday's internet outages may just be the beginning. The beginning of what? The beginning of what? They don't tell. They don't tell you all. So if you're just tuning in, I was just trying to find the internet outages. Well, I am going to go. I got a call coming in. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for coming on.